Wednesday, September 8th, and I just want to have a quick chat about this Governor Abbott from Texas, whose state has allowed nearly 60,000 people to die of COVID, has a 7-day average of about 250 people per day dying of COVID currently. These are people that already were living, had existing lives, relatives, families, jobs, school. He's let them die. In much cases, or in many cases, specifically over the last 6 months, needlessly, as we've had vaccines readily available, and he won't let anyone require vaccines or require masks. So he's let 60,000 of his citizens die. Has said that asking a 12-year-old girl to wear a mask to school is too much of an emotional and physical burden to ask of her. However, if she's impregnated by her father, it's not too much of an emotional and physical burden on that same 12-year-old girl to then carry her father's baby to term and give birth to it. That's the kind of rationale we're dealing with on Governor Abbott. And so he says about his abortion law that excludes cases of rape or incest or really any reason whatsoever. You just don't be able, you're forced to carry the baby to term. And he says not to worry because Texas is committed to getting all the rapists incarcerated. He's going to go get them off the street. So this logic does not hold up in the fact that to become a rapist, you already have to have committed the crime. So if he goes and gets the rapists that have already committed their crime, the damage is done. Now there's potentially a baby in a womb that the victim has to carry because he's now arresting the rapist after the fact. So if you want to prevent the pregnancies from rape, you have to get to the rapists before they rape someone. How do you think you're going to do that, Governor Abbott? How someone, any logical person, applauds after a statement like, you don't have to worry, you won't get raped, we're going to get all the rapists. Most rapists are people you know or people you're familiar with. What a fucking moron. And so that's highly upsetting. Aside from the fact that, they don't really understand how a woman's body works. The GOP has made a very specific effort to maintain a war on women and guise it under some sort of, religious or holier than thou attitude. They seem to think that they know better about a woman's body when it comes to reproductive health, but they want you to make the choice about everybody else's health and whether or not you're going to infect other people with a deadly virus. Circular, fucked up logic. And in other news today, The View came out with its first guest co-host to replace our friend Ms. McCain in what is going to be a series of revolving door Jeopardy type assignments. Let's hope that doesn't go as sideways as the Jeopardy search has gone. Oh boy. But so they had on Mia Love, I think that's her name. Who's a former congressman, and Whoopi, gives her conservative credentials of this woman, and then at the end says, and a really nice woman. If that wasn't a very specific troll directed specifically at the last person in that co-host position, I don't know what it is, but it was pretty genius.